YouTube, I'm back at some more Slay the Spire action. We're onto the Silent right now at A14, lower max health. Honestly, didn't stop us before. To be fair, though, we were playing the Ironclad, and the Ironclad is a bit more of a bulky character. To be honest with you, a lot of the ways I've played this character, which is bounce on it and then just survive, might not work with a little bit less max health. And by a little bit less, I'm starting at 59 health and only have 66 max, so we might have to come up with new ways to win as this character. Okay, we have upgrade a card, obtain 100 gold, lose 6 max health, transform 2 cards, or lose your starting relic, obtain a random boss relic. There are some immediate benefits to the 100 gold. I could just go straight to the shop and buy a card that I want to get. And actually, that pathway leads to 3 elites, which is normally my go-to decision-making for a path. Who am I fighting? Sorry. Hexaghost. Let's do it. Give me 100 gold. And I'll go to the shop and buy a card that I want. I think the other alternate line was upgrade neutralize. Because I think neutralize is like orders of magnitude better upgraded because you get the weakness for 2 turns. Alright, slow your roll here. Oh my god. I should have really slowed my roll. My bad. I should have blocked... Well, I should have put up 9 block, I think. It's just destiny. I see a bouncing flask, I take it. I don't think it's actually a very good card, but I seem to take it and win, so you know what? Sure. And it does give me an identity in this shop. If I get poison-related stuff, or if I get the ability to defend, I should consider taking it. 2 strength on elite combats. Seems pretty good, actually. Although it doesn't work with bounce on it. Dex would be nice. So would leg sweep, actually. In fact, I think that's what I take. Because if I'm going to poison, which is a bit... it's a really early call to do this. By the way, I think it's the wrong play. Well, I'll humor it. Yeah, it's a really... Oh my god, please stop hurting me. It's a really early call to make this, but if we can make it work, we want defense and we want poison. Sweep him. Hit him. Now, I wish my health wasn't 37, but... I mean, this guy's dead, right? As long as I just survive, we're good. I'm not going to hit you. Other than it was also pointless to hit you, you would have blocked all damage. Oh, bounce on it again. And now you are fully dead. I think Sucker Punch is a tempter, but I don't need it right now. So I won't worry about it. I'm actually a bit concerned. I should have gone right, honestly, to heal. If we get the 3, what's his names? If we get the 3 pyramid guys, I think we're going to instantly die. Alright, hello, we're in trouble. Hopefully this saves me. Heal Hook, Bane, or Poison Stab. Okay, I'll take Poison Stab and just try and burn through their resistances. But it is pretty brutal. I'll get weakness on you for the next turn. I'm taking no damage, but I'm not really progressing the game state fast enough, and we are getting my deck, you know, dazed. Let me do that. We take 3. We're close to where Bouncing Flask could actually provide value. Okay, hopefully this is the last brutal turn we'll take. Bounce is definitely the wrong play this turn. This is a better line. Or at least it's a safer line. You both have the same health. I'll just go for you, I suppose. leg sweep them. Strike you. Actually, kind of unfortunate. I drew like 5 regular cards on my last turn. If they'd like been weaved into some of the day's turns before, I'd been in such a nicer spot. I guess it is what it is. And actually, this leg sweep, I thought it was gonna not get too much value this battle, but it's kind of carried me, honestly. I think despite fucking up my directions, we've kind of got away with it a little bit. Actually, let me discard that and use Bouncing Flask. Okay, that's a pretty good roll. That'll kill you next turn. And now I just need to worry about the last guy. Good timing for a change. I got none of my defensive cards on the turn where he wasn't attacking me. And he now dies to bouncing on it. All being said, everything being said and done, that was actually a pretty good run. Sorry, good fight. Sorry, not run. Sure, why not, I suppose. Dagger Spray, I'm going to take it. I need AoE damage at some point. We're definitely going to take a heal here. I don't want to fight the Flaming Elite, so we'll go left. Honestly, it's fairly early. That's not terrible timing. Core, by the way. I'm going to try and greed this and get away with not using footwork. Because, like, you know, it kind of doesn't do anything for me. It's not quite true, but normally with this guy, I just race him. That being said, I will leg sweep you. Honestly, it went perfectly. It was the right play in the end to not play the dexterity gain. Stab, Distraction, or Blade. I think nothing here super appeals to me. I feel like I always, with this guy... Actually, I'm going to put this on you. I always float a mana on turn 1. Never mind. Sure, I didn't float a mana. I'll just shut up now. I will boost you, I think. It's a little bit risky. Oh. I think I leg sweep you. But I really need to kill you before your weakness goes off. I'll take the 13. I'm hoping he's dead next turn. Alright. Tough battle. Adrenaline Flying Knee Slice. I think we always take Adrenaline. I just think Adrenaline's an insane card. Now, I do appreciate we could have a really tricky situation occurring. We have another elite that I have to fight. I really should have taken 1 damage there. We have another elite I have to fight. And I've not got a lot of health to do it with. Can you stop? If you would be so kind. Stop hitting me. That was nearly a colossal misplay. You had to poison. I block all your damage. I sweep your legs. I spray you. Okay. Hopefully we'll have lethal next turn. It's a bit spicy, though. It's really spicy. I just keep drawing Bouncing Flask at the worst possible time. Like, now is the time I want it. Alright, we should be good now. We should draw 2 attacks. There you go. It was getting a bit spicy, though. Deflect, Distraction, Prepared, Acrobatics. I think I need none of these right now. Deflect is interesting, though. Actually, Deflect might be fine. I don't have a lot of card draw, but I'd be thankful for the additional block, especially with footwork on it. Alright, what's in my colorless potion? Thinking ahead, good instincts or secret techniques. Bounce on it. Footwork. I don't think we adrenaline right now. Alright, this is going to be scary. I basically have to always block. With this being the exception. Dude, I just can't draw Bouncing Flask to save my life. It will kill me this time, I think. Is it better to... No, it's not better. I need the damage. I was going to say, is it better to keep more weakness on you, but the battle will end before this weakness comes off. I have to play Bouncing Flask. You die, basically in 2 more turns you're dead. Okay, that was not comfortable. Sneeko, though, insane get. Insane get. Okay. Glass Knife can be good. I mean, to be fair, I think Dagger Throw might be the choice just to cycle. Dagger Throw or Flying Knee. I don't plan to gain strength, and I don't get strength right now, so I don't think Riddle's going to be good enough. Glass Knife is nice to do some big damage, but I think Dagger Throw just to cycle my deck would be pretty nice. I have another battle to get through, so I guess we're not out of the woods just yet. In fact, my woods feel very woody right now. Have to block it. Okay, I've got them both set up for lethal next turn, hopefully. Good. Alright. It was getting spicy there. I mean, it's still pretty spicy. I think I will take Poison Stab upgraded. We'll take a rest. It's not a lot of health, but hopefully we're good. I think... I don't know what to do. After Image is kind of interesting for more block, but I think Footwork will give me more block than After Image will give me. So I think we take a Footwork. I mean, Footwork's in my deck, to be fair. Bounce on it. I'll save that for next turn. It wasn't really worth doing with the 3 damage to vulnerability. Alright, we're taking 12. Taking no damage. I might as well Adrenaline. Okay, not what I wanted, but it's still okay damage. And all I want to do right now is cycle my poison cards. Would have been nice to have a block card on this turn, but I guess I'm not built that way. We have to bounce on it whenever it shows up. Deflect, Survivor, get rid of the burn. It actually doesn't matter, but we'll get rid of the burn. Just because it feels like a good play. Poison Stab, Neutralize, Dagger Throw. Come on! Where are my block cards when I need them? Alright, he's dead in effectively 2 turns, assuming I do some damage to him. Alright, I've drawn all my block cards to the turn where I didn't need them. And we've nearly contrived a way to lose this battle, but fortunately, I'm going to get through it. Via the power of bouncing on it. Unload Corpse Explosion, Storm Seal, Wraith Form. Let's take Corpse Explosion! It's the poison option, and also helps me with AoE battles. I could do with some more energy. I can't see Intense. You know what? Sure, I'll roll with it. It probably doesn't matter too much with the poison build either. I just have turns where I have to play like a certain card. We have many monies. The shop would probably not be a terrible idea. We also need to get Catalyst. Like, that is the obvious missing piece of the puzzle. Where is Corpse Explosion? Okay, we didn't get it. Who do we think is attacking me? We're gonna play this. I think you're attacking me. I'll weaken you. The damage is somewhat negligible, but I'll hit you. So that Corpse Explosion maybe can kill everyone. He was attacking me. Okay, so the back one scales. So the back one is the one that I need to knock out the sky now. If I have an option to knock one out the sky and not the other. Descend, bird. Wasn't that same with 4 mana as well? Most turns, I'm just playing every card. There's like no thinking. Just doing. Footwork, Corpse Explosion. Well, that was kind of dumb, actually. It doesn't matter, but defend. I forgot you have to target someone with Corpse Explosion. Okay, so you are dead, which means everyone is dead, right? It's max health. Just in case I'm wrong, I'm going to just do that. Okay, we're right. Backflip, finisher, blade dance. I think we would like a backflip. Gain, block, draw 2 cards. Yes, please. I can dig for relics at rest sites. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'll take it. I'll also remove a card. We don't need these silly strikes now. That's not how we plan on winning the game. Remove a card, get another strike, please. Not how we plan on winning the game. Right. Bounce on it. Retrospectively, I should have used this, I think, but I'll go with the alternate route where I put weakness on him and put up some block. Okay, I did block everything. Footwork, adrenaline, backflip, leg sweep for weakness. I can't break through, so I'll just put more block on, I guess. I mean, we're really here just to survive while the poison does its work. Corpse Explosion, I guess. Neutralize. Deflect. There's no point in striking him. He's got 11 armor. You might hit me here. No, not quite. That's lethal, I think. With this. Yeah, it's exactly lethal. Perfect. Okay, I wouldn't mind another leg sweep, but I think I'd want it upgraded now. If I was going to put it directly into my deck. I'm actually going to drop you, Turtle One. I don't want to play the guessing game. You're probably hitting me for 12 is my guess. Yeah. Alright, that was fucking awful, but whatever. That's fine. We'll just get Corpse Explosion and Corpse Explosion this guy so he does a bit more damage to the guy at the back. Fair, it's only 30 damage, but more damage than I was going to deal this turn anyway. Oh, you scaled. Good. This could be real bad. How much are you doing? Oh, God. Didn't like it. They're kind of my arch nemesis, right? Because I just want to play skills and just sit there and do nothing. But they're like actively stopping me from doing that. Oh my god. Oh no, wait. No, oh my god, it's bad. Let me backflip and see what I draw. Okay, now I have lethal. I was one off lethal with that play. Now, do I want Noxious Fumes with this build? It's actually a really interesting question. I actually don't think I want Noxious Fumes with this build. I don't think it does enough for me. I think keeping my deck as it is quite thin right now is better than Noxious Fumes. Especially not upgraded. I really should look at my health before I do something like this. This could be a real bad turn for me, as in I think I'm dead. Fuck! I needed to hit this guy with poison. I think I'm dead this turn. I'm definitely dead this turn. If I'd hit one Bouncing Flask on the middle guy, I think I would have lived the turn, but it would have been close. To be fair, that was my fault for just going into the elite fight with 20 health. Pretty brutal. We'll run it back. Also, I think Bouncing Flask isn't good. It's funny, but it's not very good. Well, Vang. It was just too expensive for me. Okay. That's our one silly run out of the way. I can't get 3 elites. Well, I can get it via a Flame Elite. You know what? Let's humor it. I'll go via a Flame Elite. Colorless card, max health, random rare relic for 15 damage, or loose starting relic. I'm actually going to try colorless card because there are a few colorless cards that work on debuffs. This isn't any of those cards, but I'll try Dramatic Entrance. Right, take this slow. There's no reason to take damage on this fight. Alright, there is a reason to take damage in this fight, potentially, unless I get lucky. Yeah, the AoE is nice. Alright, who am I fighting before I make any of the choices? It's the Hexaghost. Let's take Cloak and Dagger. I think we don't go for poison immediately. That feels pretty awkward. I'm actually going to lose to 5 max health. I think this might be the wrong play, but there's just so many fights I've got coming up. I just don't want to take the damage. If I get health there, it's the wrong choice. Okay, I take damage. So it was definitely the right choice at the end. I'll take another question mark tile. Alright, it's a fight. Good for Dramatic Entrance, though. Get them flipped. And then I'll just not take any more damage. I don't have lethal. I guess this is the more optimal play, but... Just watch a Goblin's game show. You either win a prize or he shanks you. I'll take Quick Slash. Deal damage, draw card. What's the not to like? Good call, by the way. And my turn is already brain dead right now because I have, like, no setup cards. It's just play cards. Ugh, ugh. Do I kill? If so, fantastic. If not, big sad. Come on. Really? Not lethal? Endless Agony, Acrobatic Sucker Punch. Someone asked me, like, fairly recently in the YouTube, have I ever done a run with Endless Agony? The answer to that is no, never, because I think the card is completely garbage, but... But maybe it isn't, because I guess the thing about it is, if it was a bad... If it ended up being bad, like, I couldn't use it, I just play both the cards, right, and it just goes instantly. I don't have to worry about it. I'll take it and humor it. I get the point of this card, like, I think it's meant to be in the, like, the play a bunch of zero-cost cards build. But it just feels like it requires so much setting up that it's just never going to be worth it. We could have a problem with this guy as well. I have literally, like, no scaling, no nothing. It's literally, again, just ugh, ugh, I suck you with daggers. And it does count towards my draw as well, this. Yeah, I come to the conclusion it's actually not good. My early assessment of it was correct. And I think I'm gonna die from it. I can't count. I thought I was surviving by one, but I wasn't. Alright, well, it's a quick run back. Well, anyway, to that person that said, have you ever taken Endless Agony? I have now, and I will never take it again. Ooh, I've been rewarded. Okay, I can potentially cheese an elite. It would require some real, like, good fortune, but... Honestly, if I get this really early, then I can make it work. And I'll tell you what, instantly upgrade it. Because I think at level... Oh, sorry, after the upgrade, it's way better. Endless Agony is the new Rub-Up. No, the Rub-Up actually has uses. I think this is just flat out not good. It may be too early still for me to make that assessment, but I just don't get it. I don't like it. It's like... It's 0 mana, draw a bad card. And it's not particularly, like, damaging either. It's just not worth it, I think. Unless you have, like, endless amounts of draw. Which I think is the point, right? You just cycle your entire deck and just endlessly get Endless Agony and then cycle one back into your deck again so that when you draw it, you get 2 of them. So I can see an infinite combo with it, but it just feels like... It just feels really like... I don't know. I guess if you get there, it'll be funny, but... It's like the Ouroboros build in Peglin. It's like, it can happen, yeah, but it's so hard to make it happen. Maybe useful with the branch, but then you're just generating random value, which I know is funny, but... Yeah, Ceaseless Top, maybe. But even Ceaseless Top, when you think about it, like, it's so hard to make that work, because you'd have to remove all your strikes and your defense. It just seems like an incredible pipe dream. I think we take Bane here. I was thinking about it, but it's actually quite good damage for me. Ah! Okay, there's one more, right? That means there's one more. I do choose the elite still. I don't know. Random value bullshit is an incredible win rate. It's kind of true, to be fair. I think I take footwork in. It's very similar to like the last build, but this time I'm not required to play a 2-mana card, which has random targeting. I think I'm okay. I think I'm happy with the potions I've got. That's fine. I'll see how this goes. Wait, I just realized they all have 1 health. What am I doing? I was ready to like play the battle for real, but I don't need to. Like a preparation with my starter relic is a lot of draw to start the game with. We should be very consistent. Calculated gamble goes -1, right? That's its downside. But if you have a discard synergy, it goes insane. I think we take Cloak and Dagger. Again, we just take block cards for now. My whole plan I forgot. Yeah, I know. The dangers of growing old, I suppose. Okay, this fight's over. Dude, I can't hold all these potions. Oh, fuck, I'll do it. Last time we had this occur where I just got Noxious Fume after Noxious Fume after Noxious Fume, I think we won the run. And I can actually upgrade the second one as well. I mean, it's a lot of poison that's going to start ticking up. Where were you 1 tile ago, you dummy? Alright, it's this guy again, but this time he's got Metallicize. Fumigate him. Give him the finest footwork. Neutralize him. I guess play Bane. And I think we'll be popping some we'll be popping some potions in a second. Like, now. I'll meet you in the middle. I'll do this. I don't want to scale you too much, but equally I do want to take a massive hit right now. Big damage on Bane. I'll play the Cloak purely for the Shiv. We're taking a little bit of damage. Hopefully I have lethal next turn. You are getting 6 poison a turn, right? Yeah. Okay, it cost me a lot of potions, but we're out. Tungsten Rod, one of my favorite relics in this game. Accuracy is interesting, actually. Because there is the Envenom build, right? I am very power heavy right now, though. Footwork, Noxious Fumes, with an Accuracy plus in the deck. But I've got a Cloak and Dagger. Okay, I need to stop putting powers in my deck. I have to stop now. It's 4, this isn't enough. Possibly the wrong god, I do appreciate that. Accuracy so I could have done more damage on the Shiv. But I think the Fumes might end up being more for me. We'll see. You vulnerable me, I weaken you. That's how this trade's gonna work, buddy. I think at this point the accuracy is pointless. You know what? I think that is worth. And don't take 8 damage. I should because I've got accuracy. We're really now in Envenom waiting room, I think. Envenom would go crazy with this build. Excuse me, one guy, I'm fighting these guys again. I have had a lot of potions, it feels like. Alright, how do I want to take this opening? I think I play the footwork and take some damage now. So that my defense in the future will hopefully be, like, good enough to block the other turns. Because I'm going to take infinite damage on this turn if I made the play I was going to make. Yeah, I like footwork. It's a good card. Okay. Sadly, you've not got procced yet, but it is what it is. I think I'm also going to survive with the Strike rather than the Ascender's Bane. Because I'm already having enough issues with my deck going forwards. I really don't want junk to be in my deck. And this might be the turn I pop my potion. We'll see. Oh, we'll see. No, we should be fine. We're only taking one. Because of the tungsten rod. Or the tungsten pog, as I call it. I'm actually willing to pop this. I don't think this potion is going to be as good on the boss. I don't want to take damage. Actually, now that I think about it, could have killed you, but it still works. You're dead this turn. I basically traded my potion for like 3 health. Alright. Not the worst options, to be fair. Die for AoE damage. Is AoE damage what I really need now with Noxious Fumes? I guess I want instant AoE damage and it exhausts itself, so there's not a huge downside to taking it. If I draw it now, I'm a genius. I'm a fucking genius. What can I say? Reaper's ulting. He's clearing the area. And then strike and strike. Yeah, and usually upgrade's good, to be fair. Okay, we don't need dagger spray now. I'll take a question mark tile. It's a shop. Magnetism plus. At the start of your turn, add a random colorless card to your hand. 4 powers. But jokes aside, what should we actually do? I want block more than anything. By the way, why is the strawberry 146 gold? It raises your max health by 7. But Lee's waffle is 153 gold, but raises your max health by 7 and also heals all your health. Is healing all your health really valued at 7 gold? It seems crazy, you know? Like, either this is massively undervalued or this is massively... Sorry, this is massively overvalued, this is undervalued. I feel like this is undervalued. I guess I won't complain. Backflip's a good card. I mean, it is a good card, but don't I have one in my deck? Or is that the last run? Oh, it's the last run. I mean, I might as well take the waffle, right? If I can afford it. I can't no, I could afford both if I wanted 14 max health. There's also an interesting line with choke, but I don't think it's what I do. It's taking me a lot to grab magnetism and go like, LOL, it's funny, it's content. I think it's the wrong play. By like a large margin as well. I'm just trying to think of what the colors cards could be that are good. There are some that just say like, block, which would be nice. But there are some where it's like, you know, you can't play this unless all the other cards are attack cards. That wouldn't be good. They'd be in fact awful. I would never be able to get rid of the card. And I have so many powers already. I think we take a waffle. I think we have a backflip. And I'll remove a card. I probably should remove a strike first, but it feels a bit sick. Like, I don't like removing the attacks before the defense, but I think it's fine with my build. I think you're the most important upgrade. You keep me alive longer. So this game is literally just get up fumes and profit. Would have liked to draw Bane on the one turn where I'm going to have poison, but... like, literally for the entirety of the rest of the battle I'm going to have poison. But no, I draw it on turn 1 where it does basically nothing. I gotta say, before I said this, can I flip the guy? I have to do 28 damage. 13 here. 12 here, so 25. With vulnerability I can. Alright, let's do vulnerability. I could have done that better. I missed like 4 damage. Maybe 6. Alright, now we're trying to slow the game down. This doesn't make sense. I take 3 but reduce what he's doing by 2. That's not a good deal, but I guess I do put damage into him. I guess at the end of the day it doesn't matter. I'll just do it. But we do take 1. And I have put a Shiv back into my deck. Also, I have the Tungsten Pod, so actually I took no damage. It was the right play. Bane is not very good here in this phase. We've kind of wasted the vulnerability, to be fair, but... we'll get to a point where the poison is just going to flip him on its own. And then we're good. And even shit like that is just going to flip him on its own. Like, the poison is going to flip you, right? I mean, I should flip you, actually. That's the optimal play. You're taking 6 poison a turn. One day we'll use this Shiv. When it's old and rusty. Just play slow. It's fine. I flip you with the strike, but in case I'm wrong, let me play Survivor. Yeah, get flipped, and you're dead. Very beautiful battle. Just smart play. Burst, bullet time, Storm of Steel. Played next skill twice. Could be interesting with something like Blade. In fact, it could be interesting with a lot of cards. Let's try it. I can't smith anymore. That's a really annoying because I want to smith my burst like desperately because it's next 2 skills. I guess fewer future rewards will be the choice, but I don't love it. And you can't get rid of this curse, right? Fuck it. Give me the calling bell. I want to see how bad it is. Yeah, you can't get rid of this. Funny. Get Omamori. Good timing. My strikes do more damage, which is not what I need, and Stone Calendar. So we basically got 1 good relic there. 2 if you treat Omamori as a good relic, which I guess depends on my luck going forwards. I feel like every time I get Omamori, I don't ever get another curse event. So he basically just sits there doing nothing. Right, I see a path of 3 elites. I have to go to a shop. Is that okay? And I guess it is always going to be okay. Alright. We'll send it. Friend, I am back with Poison build. I hope you're ready for it. I again have drawn Bane on turn 1, as I always do. I'm just going to burn the shivs. Alright, footwork, fumes, does nothing. I take 10 damage, but we are getting the poison going, and also it was only 8. just survive for a bit while we play all our powers. That being said, we should help the poison along. You know, open a few wounds, make the blood flow a bit more fluidy. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Shiv, Shiv, Shiv. Bane, dead. I mean, I guess Cloak and Daggers 2 is fine, but I don't need it, I think. I'm gonna say no. If it was upgraded, I'd consider it, but... Alright, how many shops do I need? Well, there goes Dead Branch, if you wanted to do that. Oh my god, accuracy plus for sale. Game, what are you doing to me? We're gonna fight the fucking stupid Birdman, aren't we? There's no way I'm not fighting Birdman right now. It's just set in stone. Alright, I should probably... Honestly, was this even a smart play now that I think about it? I guess it's a negligible play. Actually, it isn't. It just wasn't a smart play. I might as well have blocked all the damage. That's one poison rotten avocado. Oh, wait, I forgot. I've got the tungsten pod. Literally, I don't need to put any block up. Now I do. Well, all in all, that was not a great opening. And especially since the ordering is as bad as it could be. Goodbye. Alright, my fault. We should have done better here. I don't know if I would have still saved myself from that massive damage anyway. I probably would have saved, like, 6 or something. Which really matters, to be fair. Oh, we take Alchemize every day of the week. I fucking love Alchemize. It's such a good card. Okay. Footwork plus. Oh yeah, of course, every power is upgraded, I forgot. Alright, add it to the pile. Now we should pop potions, basically, whenever we get the opportunity to do. You've generated Envenom. Which actually here isn't very good, I think. Ah, it's okay still. Yeah, magnetism is always there. I can't escape it. I have to play this. We'll take 6. By 6, I mean 5. Okay, footwork. I've got too many powers, man. I always fall into this trap. Like, the fight's over, I just need to survive. But it's going to be a real big ask to survive. You're dead this turn, so I don't need to worry about you, but I have to, like, extremely worry about this, Dangus. Yeah, when I get to turn 8, I'll be so strong. Like, now I'm insane. But unfortunately, it requires me so many turns to get here. You're interesting, to be fair. I might, in fact, need you because I don't have enough defensive options, I think. What have I done? I have to rest, I think. I really want to upgrade a card, but... I've decided to fight all the elites back to back to back. Alright, this is fine. This is the start I needed. Is it worth taking one right now? I guess. And taking no damage. Tungsten Pog. What is this hand? Footwork, burst, defend. Fumes, defend, survivor, da. Right. I have no defensive cards. Alchemize, save me. Alchemize, that's not the right answer. This is gonna hurt. Ow. Yeah, I don't have defensive options. It's all well and good trying to set this build up, but I think when I did it last time, I didn't have 8 powers in my deck, and also I had actually cards that said defend on them. Alright, not my finest run. Honestly, I'm letting the silent down right now. I'm really tight on time as well for another silent run. Also, catalysts. I mean, to be fair, the catalyst wouldn't have been good on the last run. It would have on the first one, but all right, I'll run a quick one back. Now I get to obtain a curse. I don't have a Barbari. To be fair, it's the start of the game. 1, 2, 3. I see 3 elites, and there is a shop in that pathway. Sure, this is never the right answer. Well, actually, I say that. There's a curse I don't think I've seen in this game yet in the compendium. It's probably this one. Never mind, it's not this one. I've also gone the wrong way. Am I okay? I mean, it doesn't matter, I can work it, but I was going to go this way. I realized I clicked on the wrong line. It's kind of no hard, no foul, but still. I'm just getting a bit worried about myself. Honestly, what the fuck am I doing? I actually... Let's have a tipple, and then slow my roll. You could have put in 6 damage on the previous turn. You have to block everything. And you get punished for it. If I'd put 6 damage in here, I would have not taken 4 damage. Outmaneuver, Blade Dance, Predator. Blade Dance is basically 1 mana for 12 damage, which is a fairly good deal. Also, it triggers so many relics, which rely on attacks. If Ascender's Bane is the terrible, then maybe get the horrible later. I mean, to be fair, I don't know. I think it's either. It's like a hard comparison because it really does do nothing. I guess it can give you 1 attack, but then it gets exhausted. So it probably is closer to the Terror Ball. You're probably right. Anyway, I'll take Blade Dance. Alright, we're going to transform a card. If you do it on Writhe, you get another curse, right? So that's not a good idea. Sneaky Strike. Good. I'll try and discard some cards. I'm pretty certain that's what it does. I think I've seen it. Oh my god, I could nearly have got the Prismatic Shard. I like Panacea as well. Maybe more so than the average guy. I have to get rid of Writhe, though. Which meant my starting option was basically gain 12 max health, lose 75 gold, and kind of lose a tile. Kakor, by the way. So you're 1 mana for 6. Wait, no, you're not. I can survive, discard defend, sneaky strike, which is now free, then strike and strike again. Dance, baby, dance. I'll take 1. No, I won't. I forgot I'm neutralizing you. I would even Sucker Punch a Terror. Who am I fighting? Oops. Hexaghost. I don't know what my build is yet. It's too early to say, like, if Terror is going to be good. I think Sucker Punch would always be, like, fairly good, so I'll take Sucker Punch over Terror. I have to go to another shop now, which is, I guess, why I said this line is not as good as this line that I was going to do. So I really have no reason to go here. I could avoid the delete, but I think I don't. I think I just bite the bullet. Noxious Fumes, can you leave me alone, please? Please and thank you. I'm done with Poison for tonight. We'll take Blade Dance. And then I'll get rolled by this guy. Actually, couldn't be worse. Because my Blade Dance... Oh, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. Maybe we can make this work. Sneaky now is free. I am buffing him, but I'm doing a lot of damage at the same time. Weaken him. Wasn't at all close. Exactly lethal. Juicy Bracelet's fun. Accuracy is extremely good. Okay, hang on a minute. We're beginning to cook. The third shop of the run. Hello. I don't think I've ever seen this before. I can afford nothing at the shop. And by the way, we're going to a 4th shop this floor. The real supermarket sweep of a start. Anyway, let's play accuracy. I think there's like no reason to do anything. Oh, I could neutralize Sucker Punch. Strike. But I think that's worse than burning the curse and then also getting Blade Dance. Yeah, membership card. Who said this game hasn't got a sense of humor? I do float an energy on this turn, but I think that's like as good damage as you can do. Minus drawing 1 strike. I think it's Supermarket Sweep if I can't buy anything. I mean, do you ever watch the show Supermarket Sweep? They didn't buy anything in that either. They just ran around with a trolley smashing it into walls, and anything that fell in the trolley was theirs. Honestly, I think it's how some people try and do their real regular shopping, from what I've seen when I got around the supermarkets. Actually, maybe it was the time I used to go to the supermarkets, but I think I had more of the opposite. In fact, I really would have longed for the idea that people would be taking it like Supermarket Sweep. Unfortunately, most people are taking it as like their grand day out, and we're just like toodling along as slow as possible. It's like, which bacon do I buy? It's like, love, you've bought the same pack of bacon for 70 years. You know which one you're gonna get. Do I get this one or this one? We all know you're gonna get Danish bacon. It is the gold standard of bacon. I don't have enough discard stuff for what are you called? Technician or whatever it is. Tactician. It does like synergize with Sneaky Strike, but honestly, Sneaky Strike might just be a card that I get rid of at some point. I think I skip. Is this game a joke to anyone? More bank? I'm about to go to another shop. Are you okay, game? I guess I buy nothing and just get the more bank to trigger, unless it's insane. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to leave and just get more money. I kind of wasted 4 tiles, I will admit that, but really, what did you want me to do? Ooh, I'll take some regen, actually. That's a pretty good start. Who am I fighting? Sorry, Hexaghost, right? I take 3. Actually, straight speaking, less because I healed 5. Sucker Punch, Defend, Survivor. We get rid of the Strike. They're slowly dying to my thorns as well. Finally, I get accuracy off the ground. I'm actually going to neutralize you so that I can weaken you in the future. Put up a Defend, Strike you. And I'll try and find 3 damage. If we don't find 3 damage and we have enough block, he'll die on me. We will kill him. And I will work you down next. I think all in all, the regen potions have been somewhat wasted now. Oh my god. I'm going to draw all my defense in a couple of turns. Sucker Punch, neutralize. Strike. Sadly, I'm going to survive with the daze. But I'm just not willing to take the damage. Fortunate is what I'll say about that. And I found all my blade dancers. They're all at the bottom of the deck. Alright. Power build it is. Dude, how many blade dancers is too many blade dancers? Is it 2? I would like some draw. Let's take this. I'll human a question mark tile. I really don't want Parasite. Parasite's really bad. Oh, I got the mushrooms and I'd probably die. I have no AoE damage either. I can kill you, but I take 6 more damage from the pleasure, so it's kind of like a very much a sidestep. I think it is the right play, to be fair. I put up some block, and then I just weaken one of them. I'm still taking many damage, but... You're both attacking me again. Cool. Where was that turn? The last turn? Alright, we get the mushroom. That's a good defensive option. I don't know. Do we need backstab, 0 mana, deal 11 versus what I'm doing already? Do I need Grand Finale? I can't even imagine how you use Grand Finale. I'm just skipping it. I think you're not meant to heal versus Hexaghost, but I feel like my health is particularly low right now. The burns might actually just kill me, so I'm going to heal. I think I can do better. You know what? I actually forgot I had this as well. I wouldn't have healed if I remembered I had the Pantaglyph. Or Pantograph, even. Yeah, it was the wrong play. Oopsie. I actually can't take over a draw right now. Let me just block as much as I can. To be fair, the Thorns are actually going to be quite good in this fight. There's accuracy. I think this is about as good as I'm going to get with this now. Not necessarily, I guess. If we get Blade Dance, but it's pretty good. Now all I need to do is get something that says when you play X cards per turn, something happens. Because my build goes crazy with that. Alright, I got Blade Dance. It was the wrong choice before, but it's still going to be fine, I think. Minus 15 damage, I think. Actually, not 15. It was minus 10 damage. But it was an RNG roll, to be fair. 16 damage. I sleep. Play 3 attacks in a turn, gain strength. That is the dream now. Okay, you know what? It's probably Venom, right? All roads lead to Poison Build, it turns out. I can't get gold anymore. I've got more bank. I'm not humoring it. I'll take Sacred Bark. Right. I want a late shop this time, and ideally 3 elites again. Although, I have no AoE damage, so maybe I actually should avoid elites. Because I think 2 of them will kill me. Possibly 3 of them will kill me. Is there any pathway with 3 elites anyway? Yeah, there is. It's a weird one, though. Alright, I'm gonna risk it. Let's go after the elites. Yeah, I really like Sacred Bark. Very solid. In my book. I mean, most of the potions are insane, to be fair. Nice. Hang on a second. There was no good order. This is really bad. I hate this guy. I think this guy is the reason why I always do silent builds into poison. Just to troll him. He has so much health. Alright, is this a sign? Is it time? Did it turn out all along that we are poison build? I'm going to take Crippling Cloud because I've got the Mummified Hand. I'll try and get it reduced with the power. Hello again. You, friend, need to be weakened. How have I not got any defensive cards? Ah! Okay, we'll weaken him again. I'll take die damage, I suppose. Now all I need to get is the statue that guarantees a potion as well. I will be so back. I'm actually not willing to take damage right now. My health is precious. Very precious. I'd like to not take damage right now, but I can't avoid it. One in 3. Actually, it was a 2 in 3. I picked the worst option. Sneaky Strikes would have been pretty good as well. I say I picked. I got given the worst option. Dude, I can't stay alive right now. This guy is rolling me. I just can't break through. Let's hold off on poison for a second. I'm sorry. One day, Ritual Dagger, I'll use you, but it's not today. I can't afford the 6 health. Is every enemy on this floor just a complete arsehole? I hate this guy as well. I'm dead. I'm just turn 1 dead. There's no out. No, there's 1 out, sorry. The out is quick slash into neutralize, but it's not a good out. Does that save me? It doesn't, right? No, it does save me. It's one of those situations where sometimes dead is better, though, I think. I possibly should have risked the Envenom as well, because I think we spiraled the drain here. At the very best. Yeah. Because now the only out is this. I didn't kill him. But I don't think it's killing him. I swear this guy is like harder than most of the bosses on this floor. He's just disgusting. To be fair, we lost this one on a previous fight. The other 2 I can accept losing. This one was really weird though. I feel like I just wasn't offered defensive options. I literally just have 4 defends, right? That's what's causing me to die. Yeah, I just didn't take a defensive option, but I don't remember getting offered one. To be fair, okay, I think the reason I lost this is because I went to the shop 4 times on the first floor and bought nothing in 3 of them. I guess that's why I didn't have as many options for defensive cards, because I just didn't have many options to take cards. Anyway, bit of a weird episode, so apologies for it. We'll be back next time, and hopefully we'll knock out the silent. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this YouTube. If you did, why don't leave a like and subscribe? Everyone helps me out, and I'll see you next time. Bye!